Seen this documentary on Netflix, Don't Die. Now, you guys probably seen this guy around. He's been going viral the last few years. His name is Bryan Johnson.
Liver King is having liver, so...
No, not that Bryan Johnson. This Bryan Johnson.
You may not die.
You believe that?
Oh, there's no question.
It's hard to believe tech millionaire Bryan Johnson is 46 years old. But no matter his chronological age, he's striving for the biological age of an 18-year-old. His team of 30 doctors utilize all the latest tech. The plan is rigorous.
He wants to live forever, man. He's in the process, and he's made it his life's mission to live forever, to reverse aging. Obviously, he can't live forever, but to live as long as he could. Well over the national average, which is roughly 79, 80 years here in America. Very enlightening documentary. I would definitely advise looking into it. Is he trying to sell us something and push his narrative and his lifestyle? Me personally, I don't believe so, but there have been critics to say that this is just another stunt to push his, his food line, his health food line, which is Blueprint. And if you want to eat it, that's up to you, or buy it, that's up to you. If not, then you don't have to. But he's obviously done the footwork from his point of view and his stance. Millions of dollars has he put into this subject and this experiment per se, because that's really what it is. He's out there experimenting, but he's experimenting in the absolute best way you can do it, and the most extreme way. No normal person is actually going to catch on to this. There's absolutely no way. But if you can do a fraction of it, it may just help you. He's 47 years old. He's one of these tech guru billionaires, or close to it. He's one of the guys who he's actually found Braintree, something you probably are familiar with. You're probably more familiar with Venmo, which he had a stake in as well, and he helped curate and create, and he definitely made a killing selling that, which is in a tune to hundreds of millions of dollars, if not close to $1 billion. So this guy has all day, every day to approach this health mission on his own, and he's doing it on his own. He has no help whatsoever. He is putting his money where his mouth is, literally. He came up with this blueprint, futuristic eating protocol where you have to eat all these soups and goopity gops in order to get somewhere. This guy is on a level where we haven't seen it before. This is the extreme of the extreme of the extreme we're talking about. He mentioned that his sleep was so important, and this guy, is he selling a dream, or is he really believe that the normal person can get up and actually pertain this, which is a huge no. This guy takes upwards to almost 100 pills a day, 91 to be exact. You could just split it half and half. He stops eating at 11 o'clock a.m. Starts his day at around 4:30. Stops eating at 11 a.m. That's his last meal. Would be considered dinner, which consists of all this goopity gop. And he wants you to partake of it. Very interesting documentary. None of us know how we're going to go out. He is actually trying to push it forward and extend and maximize everything he has in his whole entire body, will, and soul to live as long as he possibly can. I think he threw a number out there, 147. So he's 47. It's 100 more years. Do you actually believe that he can live 100 more years? Body and the human organs and how the human body operates on what's best for it. Greens, fruits, what have you, proteins in such a way. So very interesting character, Bryan Johnson. This documentary was very interesting and enlightening. It almost, you come away thinking like you have to do something better with your life. And another thing, this guy has the best biomarkers in the whole world ever recorded. What is that? You say biomarkers? Biomarkers are how they measure through your blood, how they measure, your disease process, how they measure your quickness to disease, your cellular structure, on how your cells are doing, how your body's doing, how your organs doing, virtually everything, cholesterol, everything, all kind of made up in one, and it becomes a biomarker. And his biomarkers are the best we've seen in human history, recorded. All his information is out there. By doing all this and eating extremely well and sleeping, which he really advocates, which is a really big deal. And I want to take this even more serious for myself, is sleeping and really being on that time sleep, getting on that time sleep and that schedule, not having it interrupted. Like a lot of us have to clock in for our job. That is how we have to clock in for our sleep. That's kind of how he phrased it, in other words. Very positive, very overall, you get the sense he's trying to sell something. Is he really? I'm not sure. He has hundreds of millions of dollars. He's doing this for himself, but he's happening to document it, and so many people are interested, including myself. Oh, get your ass up, and you gotta do better with your life, no matter what it is. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe.